snow. That are there for all different reasons and walks of life, and I'm thinking I need to find a good song to be able to reach that point to them. And so I came across it on YouTube, and I'm like, these lyrics are so powerful. Like, this is going to reach them right in their hearts. And so I had called the pastor who runs the ministry, and I said, is this too much for them? Is this going to be too direct? And he said, do it. And you just, just to go into the prison ministry, and because you can't stand alone. You're not strong one-on-one.
Yeah.
You've got to be strong.
True. I love your heart. I love how you said a few minutes ago that.
And I'm like, but I got to control the situation, So, being patient and waiting on things to happen and for doors to open, because
God answers prayer. God answers prayer. Oh, yes. God, Lord, I'm amazed by you. Lord, I'm amazed by you. Lord, I'm amazed. You saved a wretch like me. Oh, I once was lost.
Get me some phone numbers. I wrote the phone numbers down, and I went back, and then I remembered that prophetic word. And this is why getting a prophetic word is so important. And just a little side note there, how many churches have excluded prophecy.
And the timing worked out. And even as you were telling this story, there were similarities that I'm recapping here, and it didn't quite hit me until you said that within 2 weeks of seeing that, you were closed on the building and started moving in right away, because that is something I've never seen on anything. And, it was, I guess, last fall.
Going on around him, because the two-man fight 90% of the time was just a diversion for what was going on around them. He said, so us veterans, we'd step back and look around to see what was going on, if somebody was going to get whacked or there's going to be drugs passed. And we ask, Lord God, right now that your sweet spirit, Lord God, would move upon the hearts of those that may be discouraged, Lord God, in this time of waiting period. I pray that the spirit of peace would come upon them, Lord God, and that, Father, the fire, fire of their first love and the fire of their first church on a national level, Lord God, we just ask that you would gird them up with the spirit of might, that they, in their inner man, could continue doing what they're doing until you begin to open the doors, open the windows, and allow them to see the bigger picture of what you're doing in their lives. And we seal this in the name of...
I can't make it without you. Tried so many times. I need you right here in my life. Lord, please come into my heart. Yeah, 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 yeah. I need you, Jesus.
No matter whether it's alcohol, drugs, fornication, adultery, a thief, or even a murderer, God can change you. Because once you come unto Christ, all old things will pass away and you become new. If you believe that, I want you to sing this with us. And stand up right now at home and make this change. God can change you. Have my home.
Change my...
It's the capacity of who we are. We don't know our fullest capacity until we yield ourselves to God. We don't know our fullest capacity until we take the limits off God, take the limits off who we think that we are.
But so that we will know our heart and our intentions. One of the things that I have seen going through this, and this is why, when you guys came into the picture, because, and I tell people, and as I've told you before, we were talking before the program, TCT for Faith Harvest Fellowship is a Jonathan connection. And it is another part of what God is called.
to